Hey, buddy. What's up, Chris? Grant? Good morning. I don't know what just happened. I went live like 15 minutes ago, apparently, or so. NASCAR. I looked and I had a live stream going, but there was no live video and there were people chatting. No idea. What's up, MAGA? What? NASCAR. Well, I was waiting for some other people to finish up, and I got caught up watching some stuff. What's up, OPT and James and Jervis? I agree with half of your statement, James. Here, while you're here, I'll show you. So I don't know if you saw, but I started adding up. I added the flare to the website to start. What's up, Shonda? Okay, cool. You had 201 people on your YouTube live, or do you have 201 subscribers? How's everybody's day? Good? Philip, Alan, Jason, Paul. Cool. So James, whenever I put one of your items up, I'm going to label it as such. Clarity. That's all. How are you guys? Yeah, I don't know what happened, Jason. Like I was getting ready to go live. I started watching some TikTok videos, which I never do. Yeah, I don't know. That's okay, Alan. I'm good with it now. I'm over it. I'm glad you could join us, and Paul as well. Austin, I wore some pants tonight, which are my joggers, or some joggers. Does the video look low light, almost like a kind of, I don't know, maybe like a nostalgic filter on something? Hey, Deafness, what's up, bud? Well, you know what? I was being tormented. I was being abused by Paige and others last night about my shorts. Verbal violence, cyberbullying, gaslighting. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but it was cruel and unnecessary. Yeah, well, I'm just joking. They didn't really, Austin. Well, Paige is giving me a little crap, but Paul, I have about 4 uncles on a retainer right now. Shlomo, Shlemiel, Shmucky, and Schmingus. Do you need, no, NASCAR, I think we got plenty of moderators. Thank you, though. But I will keep you in mind for sure. Kingsley, how are you? Kingsley Cindy TV. Don't recall being here before. I'm trying to remember. What's up, Funkin'? It goes all right. Feeling a little pukey, like I might vomit everywhere, but that's okay. You guys might like it. Wait a minute. I do you remember the BMX card. Yeah, I did the Don Russ BMX cards. And I ate the gum. I almost got sick. It was like the worst gum I've ever had. I bought backs and backs. Well, that's cool. What, like a mixed bag? I think I've seen those before. Yes, Death to Slappers, OPG. Lethal, how are you? Will's car brace, what's up? Having trouble seeing that. I have to lean in. Don't like the way my eyes are working. Slappers, like they play 4-string guitars with bigger strings. Those, oh, it's called a bass? Is that what they're called? I call them dingus machines. Lethal, I'm glad you're here. Chris, Taco, Death to Smoochie, I love that movie. Love it. No, I know Funkin'. There's a, excuse me. I might get some of those folk, James. They have like movie cards mixed in there too sometimes. It's like a meme. Like there's a guy that Davey 504 who does like bass memes, and it's all about being a slapper. Sweet potato pie is good. It's a staple around here. I will say this to anybody that here that's not new. This is not a growth stream. So if you know you subscribe to somebody, that's cool. If they subscribe back, that's cool. But yeah, I never really watched his stuff until he came into the chat here. And it's pretty cool. Philip, tell me with the good news. What's the good news? So I have to finish the break from last night, and then I have a bunch of stuff to give away, sort of. And so I've like there's 20 people here. I'm going to post a link to this. I want any opinions you guys can give me on how to improve this website. I would really appreciate. Obviously, the domain name is absolute rubbish, and I will get rid of it soon. It will have a normal domain name, not some ridiculous thing. But it's kind of cool that so like if you guys go on there, it tells me I have a visitor from New York right now. I have a visitor from Texas. I can message whoever you guys are, but you want me to have a I could place it. I could do that. What's up, Anthony? How are you tonight? Dammy Yuki TV. That's a hard thing to say. I don't know why. Huh. That's weird, Alan. Vacuum track. That store. So everything does work. Should work on the website too. So. blues backing track in E. Can you hear that? Oops. All right, that's good. I'm on this. Oh God, my back. Sorry. Let me scroll up. Can you show me an example of what slapping is? Slapping is just, it's not bad. I love slapping. It's just like slapping on a bass guitar. Or like Night Court theme. Brent, I'm doing better. I'm glad you're here. I'm always glad when you come in. I feel a little bit better. The fog is lifting a bit. A mix. I'm feeling okay, but I feel better that you're here. Camden, how are you? I don't want to miss anybody. Mr. Will. Bill from Night Court. I prefer Dan, but what's up, Ding Dong Doodles Dang Cards? Hobby Searcher. I don't know Davey 504. He did come in here one night and asked me to slap. Not much, Stemmer. What's up with you? I've been okay, Camden. I love lightning. I absolutely love thunderstorms, thunder and lightning. I hate rainy, miserable days. I hate gray days. I like sunny days, but I do like thunder and lightning. It makes me feel good. Yeah, who is here? Somebody, Chris Weaver. You were here, right? In Dallas when Davey 5-4 came in? He told me to slap. Grant, thanks for coming in, even for a few minutes. You're off, Lethal? I hope you enjoyed it, the little jam for you. Who had a health scare? Any good hits? If you were going to be a Sesame Street character, if some wizard came out of like your basement right now or attic or wherever you have or whatever you got, I don't know, depends on part of the world, this country you are. A wizard comes out of your bathroom. That's what it was. A wizard comes out of your bathroom and it stinks. Like he stunk that place up like only a wizard could do. And he's like, listen, I just took a giant shit in your bathroom and it stinks. And on top of that, I'm going to turn you into a Sesame Street character or a Muppet. You have to choose right now what Muppet to be, or I kill you and everybody you know. So what Muppet do you choose? Animal? Do you want to be Animal, though? Animal is almost certainly headed for an early grave. That type of aggression and stress. Ernie, if you want to walk with bow-legged all the time, I guess that's a good choice. Oscar, I feel like that's the most, for me, who I'd end up probably being forced to. I like Rolf. I think Taco Meat's got the right idea. Rolf is a good one. Cookie Monster is good. Glutton, obviously, another one going to have a short lifespan. Probably will, I'm giving him 45 years. Count Dracula? You mean the Count? Animals, he'll be the next deal. No, I don't think so, Stemmer. I think he's gonna croak a little early. Oscar, Dr. Keith or Beaker. Oof. I mean, I've known some people that look like Beaker. My dad kind of looks like Dr. Melon. Who's the Melonhead? Was it Dr. Melonhead or Dr. like Honeydew Head? The green guy. I can't remember his name. Gonzo. Oh, that's who I would be. Gonzo. Is that anti-Semitic of myself? Swedish Chef? You know he's not Swedish. He just had a terrible car accident when he was a kid. That's why he sounds like that. Well, Jay, I mean, I'm not... Shoot me an email with a picture of that. I have quite a few. Sam Eagle. Now, that's a good one. I think that may be the best, because if I recall, Sam Eagle was like the most... Like, he was pretty legit. Like, he didn't have any crazy issues. Like, he was... Yeah, white Obama. Chet, what's up, buddy? Did I even say... I don't think I said hi to you. Like, here's the thing. Like, you also have to take into consideration, like, do you want to feel pleasure, human-like pleasures? And if so, you're going to have to make a choice, like, between Ernie or Bert, because they're getting it on. Kermit, because you can get some from Miss Piggy. Who else might be getting? Oh, Elmo's getting it from everybody. That's what I've heard. But I did say hi, but it took me a little bit. It took me a little while. As Big Bird and Snuffleupagus. Snuffleupagus. Him and Big Bird, are they just friends? No, Anthony, I'm gonna all those modules. You're talking about the modules where I said hobby search. Did I say hi to you too? I'm sorry. I'm being a goof. Kevin, what's up, buddy? Anthony, those modules, you mean where the products are gonna go? I will. They're gonna be. It's gonna be filled up with so much stuff. What I need to do is add pages because I'm going to have the cards, and then there's going to be other stuff that isn't card related for sale up there. But yeah, I feel like there's got to be some Muppets. Oh, who's the big friggin' monster Muppet? Get a big old nose, look like a dong. You never understood puppets. Why? How? Puppets are very easy to understand. Chat. Was his name Scred? There were a couple big monster ones. That's awesome, Kevin. I look like Gonzo. Forgetful Jones? Oh yeah, okay, Anthony. All that stuff's going to be gone. I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to add somebody. Dallas Foster mentioned adding a login section. Okay, James, I will change that. That's weird. It does have the BBCE tag on it, doesn't it? Funkin', what are DC Follies? You know, by the way, we're not talking just like this Sesame Street. There's the like the core Muppet thing, but there's also like Labyrinth, Dark Crystal, anything Henson falls under that. Oh hell yeah, Funkin'! That thing was terrifying. Those things they're nightmares. In fact, when I was about 13 years old, I got a really maybe a little bit older, between 13 and 15. I had a really bad cold, and I was like, well, you know what? Since I have a cold, I'm going to drink like as much NyQuil as I can. And I remember just pounding NyQuil and sitting with my mother watching those Muppets, those weird. It was on the Spanish channel on Telemundo, and I remember feeling like deep fear and deep fear of these things, and I had a terrible nightmare about them that night. I don't like those. Telemundo, yeah. I don't think I'd want to be Mr. Bean. Like, Mr. Bean's a funny guy, but you really want to be like making sandwiches out of your stinky old socks and talking to a stuffed animal when you're 55 years old? That's all he says, right? I don't think he really talks. Yeah, but he doesn't really talk. He kind of like mumble grunts. No, he doesn't score. He's seriously mentally ill, right? There's no question about it. Mr. Bean, there's something. Like, I knew a couple people like him in school. He's very, he's somewhere, Mumford? Sweetums, that's right. It's Sweetums. What's up, Indy? How are you? Sweetums the Muppet, yes. Yeah, but even when he talks, it's kind of weird. Like, you know, he's not. Like, here's the question: if you have kids, or if you do have kids, or did have kids, would you let Mr. Bean babysit them? And if the answer is no, you probably don't want to be that guy. evening, classic cards. Good morning, I should say. What I mean is I wish I had simply... Well, you can have that mentality without being a deranged British man who causes destruction everywhere he goes. I don't have any kids. Your kids are destroying Mr. B. Now, Philip's somebody I would let watch my kids. With a mustache like that, he's got to be safe, right? I don't know, Mr. Will. I've not really watched as much Mr. Bean as I should. My grandfather used to love him. You guys ever get sleep paralysis? Fozzie, yeah, I have Fozzie Bear. He's kind of schmucky though. I'm with you, Kevin. I hate British humor. It's just too dry for me. I don't even like Monty Python. Yeah, I get it really bad. Like I can get it every day, multiple times. Like I just woke up a little while. I took a nap. I think I had it probably like 6 or 7 times. My girlfriend kept having to wake me up. I couldn't really breathe good when I get it. Fozzie Bear loves Moxie. Okay, Fozzie Bear's a good guy then. I'm on the Fozzie Bear train now, Mr. Phil. Thank you. Really classic. I've never had that, Chet. I know that's why they call it like hag syndrome or old hag syndrome, whatever. It feels like there's like somebody on your chest or there's somebody in the room. Mine is just total awareness and paralysis. I can't move. I can't breathe good when it happens. But I used to get it every single night, many, many times. And God, I hate it. I hate it so much. It gets really bad sometimes. But I groan. Like I calm myself. Like I'll start breathing and I'll groan so my girlfriend will have to wake me up. And tonight was really, really bad. I don't know why I kept getting it. Happy Lux, Howie. Yeah, it is scary, Mr. Will. Even though I've had it my entire life, it's still scary. Just total. Yeah, you can't open your eyes. You can't move. But you're awake. You're paralyzed. And there's a lot of panic that we're confessing this. And that sleep paralysis also explains off a lot of the alien abductions people think they have because they feel this presence in the room, shadow people. Yeah, you have to struggle to make yourself wake up. Like when you get it, just calm. You can calm and breathe. You can work yourself out of it. Austin, come on. Can't drink anymore, so you don't have to spend it on me. You can spend it on a Kool-Aid or something, or maybe a milkshake. That sounds good. But so yeah, alien abduction, shadow people, all that type of stuff. It accounts for a lot of that. And it's certain. I believe it is more prominent in certain groups of people. And if I remember, Asians have a higher rate. Oh, is it that? Or there's like a certain type of Asian males have a certain type of sleep disorder. Oh, I'm gonna have to look it up. Man, it's hold on. Sudden. Is it Hmong? Hmong, H-M-O-N, Hmong or Hmong? But it's sudden sleep death essentially. But it's most notable with Hmong people. The people from the Gran Torino. You want to hear a scary sleep thing? It's called fatal familial insomnia. It's insomnia that it's just it's a rare form of insomnia that kills you. There's no way around it. It's genetic. And I believe that it's most prominent in Italians. It's called fatal familial insomnia. And I've read stories on it, and it's just hellish. Just what a terrible existence it is to have that. I love talking about weird medical abnormalities and things. But once I start talking about them or reading about them, I assume that I have them. So like if I can't sleep tonight, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm dead. Yeah, see, classic. You're not going to sleep, and you're going to think I got this disease. You Italian? He's right here. What's it like, Mr. Will? You talking about the disease, the passage of the disease? Prognosis is supportive care. Sleeping pills, barbiturates have not been found to be helpful. On the contrary, in 74% of the cases, they've been shown to worsen the symptoms and hasten the course of the disease. The disease inevitably fatal. Life expectancies range from 7 months to 6 years, with an average of 18 months. And I remember reading about a guy who had it. And there's a documentary on YouTube about a guy who has it. He passes away. And it was in that. I didn't read about it. And they talked about a guy who had it and used heavy vitamin cocktails to live a fairly normal life with it for a period of time. Like, and he was driving cross country and doing this stuff. But yeah, it is sad because it's just, you just can't sleep. And it's so weird to me that they can't put you to sleep. They can't induce that state somehow. I've heard of spontaneous combustion. I don't know if it's legit or not. I assume no. Right? Well, I'm gonna turn this light up a little bit. Hey, Venus, what's up? Did you just get here, or you've been hearing me ramble about disease? It's interesting. Wicking, huh? So a lot of the spontaneous combustion stuff that I read about was seemed to the answer. It usually had a pretty reasonable answer in that it didn't actually. There was some type of external device or thing that caused it. Auto brewery syndrome, I have not. Well, thank you, Albany, Oregon Skywatcher. I'm glad you're here. I've not seen you in here before, I don't think. Seen you in Killer Whale Stream, who I love. How is Oregon right now? It's a beautiful state that I've never been to. People that get drunk without drinking. Yeah, he's a good cat. He's a very good guy. All my cats have been. I've never had a bad cat. Philip, you hear, Stash? He's looking for you. He's looking deep into your. Well, they must be. I mean, they should just call that cheap date syndrome, Fall Creek. I've never had a bad cat, I don't think. I've never really had. I'm thinking bad animals. I don't. Most of the time, I believe in bad owners, not bad animals. But trying to think of some other. There's cluster headaches, which are. What's the temperature right now? And can I call you something besides Albany, Oregon? Like you don't have to give me your name if you don't want, but unless your name is Albany. So there's cluster headaches. I believe I was talking to somebody that got them the other day. I don't remember where. But they also call them suicide headaches because they're so severe that a lot of the people that get them end up committing suicide, unfortunately. And there's apparently the best treatment. Who was I talking to, Jason? Do you know who said they had it? If you go to YouTube and you watch people that have cluster headaches, it's hell. I mean, it's so scary. Yeah, I don't remember who said they have it. I hate that I don't remember that. I call you Albany. Okay, that's cool. I like that. It's a nice name. Yeah, it's like having an ice pick behind your eye, digging into your eye. And that must be a nightmare. Like you see these guys on what they'll do, or guys and girls who get it. They end up, a lot of them, what they do is they end up hitting themselves or smashing their head against walls because the pain of the self-abuse. I don't know if it creates an endorphin rush or something that helps with it, but it does. What's up, Ken F? How are you? King Crab Leg? Yeah, I could go for some right. Chet, why don't you come over and we'll go get some legs? Who's Mike Webster? There's another disease I can't recall that I think. I'll tell you what it's called. Phoenix, that's when you get your migraines. Do you get migraines? Do you get sick, nauseous as well? All that. I've never had a migraine before. I've had some bad headaches, but I wouldn't put them like in the migraine realm. Trying to find. There's a here it is. I know a lot about legs. I know a lot more about legs than you, Mr. Lemon. What's the best treatment for your headaches? So this is this trigeminal neuralgia is a chronic pain disorder that affects the trigeminal. Is it trigeminal or trigeminal? You guys know I can't pronounce words. but it's in the jaw. The atypical form results in constant burning pain that is less severe. Episodes may be triggered by touch with the face. Both forms may occur in the same person. It is one of the most painful conditions, and results can result in depression. This is it right here. So some type of jaw. And I was reading about it. They said if like the wind hits your face, the pain will be go through your head. It will be ridiculous. Darkness and silence helps with you. Well, you know what? You know, Venus, if darkness and silence helps with your headaches and migraines, you should come hang out with me. That's all it is in this. I'm gonna not make that joke. Let's see my child before puke. A buddy of mine got a migraine. Yeah, I get bad tension headaches. All right, Albany. I hope you come back. A buddy of mine is a little bit younger than me. He's like 26, 27. One of the guys I trained with, a good friend. He got a migraine last year, severe migraine. He was hospitalized, and for a while he wasn't the same for a bit. He was so afraid of getting it again that it kind of stunted his social. You did? You pulled a rookie patch, Dave Durango? That's got to be worth about 43 cents. Albany, what kind of music do you like? Yeah, Venus, I can imagine. Sally, how are you this morning? What's it for you? 5:30? It's a redemption. Send it to me and I'll send you a card. $6.23. Okay. Time bandana scarf. Really? It's interesting you mentioned the pounding because you hear that I had a pounding headache or whatever. I've never actually had a pounding headache, but I imagine when you get these migraines and some favorite guitar you've never had. Like brand or specific instrument? That I've never owned. I always wanted an Ibanez Gem, the Steve Vai model, but I never owned one of those. The Vigier, Excalibur. I would love to own one. I think they're like $3 or $4 grand, and it's just too much for me to pay for a guitar. I do like there's some like a Kiesel now. I'm in the market for a new. This week I'm buying a new classical guitar, but I'm in the market for a new electric. Old school blues too. Gibson acoustic. I'm not a Gibson. The guitars are just too heavy for me. The electrics. When I was younger, I was just small, not just tiny, but just didn't feel comfortable. But yeah, I think the original Vai, the white one, with the flower, the neck board, fretboard. I like the paisley one, or kind of paisley. It's got the flowers. Yeah, they're heavy guitar, for sure. I do like Ibanez a lot. I also don't really like the sound of the Gibsons, most Gibsons, electric at least. The acoustic I can't say, but oh, they take all the time. What's your favorite song? I doubt I'll know it, but Fender Jazz, like a Fender Jazz bass or a Fender Jazz Master. I would actually like a Fender Jazz Master, like a Jaguar. Dan Lectro, which I never had any desire to own a Dan Lectro guitar. They were always too, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, kitschy, like they're like John Waters guitars. But they have a baritone that sounds really effing good. Yeah, like Cobain. I like that real slappy, stringy sound that they have. Like I can kind of get it with the coil tap, the Kikuchi. That's a nice guitar. What's up, Isaac? Man, you know, it'd be so cool if we could actually play some music in here, like actual music, and not get, I won't get my ass ripped out by YouTube. I mean, that might be kind of fun, depending on who's doing it, but I just wish we could. The Prince of Tijuana. I like. Usually, that's what you should change your name to. When I think of a guitar, like if you were to put a textbook or a encyclopedia out for me, I think of a Stratocaster. I just always have associated guitar with Strat. But I am going to get, this is what I'm buying this week. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe, Kevin, I should start getting some Star Lines. Probably get them cheap. I think I'm going to buy this. It's only 160 bucks, but I heard it's really good. I had a Telecaster. I love Telecasters. I love playing. I like that style. I like that it was stolen from me. And when it was stolen, I did recover it, but the neck cracked on it. What's up, Recycler? Void, how are you? I used to, you know what? I really wish I still had my music, man. Love that thing. Get a country sound. I've had so many guitars gone. SSP car brakes. I haven't seen you for a while, man. How are you? I have a huge acoustic. Yeah, those. I know you're talking about those giant ones. Why is it always seem like 9-string guitars out of tune? Are you talking about when you hear them, the intonation, or are you talking about when you want to talk about guitars? There's a guy to talk to, Dan Durango. He built them. Let me post the link. I don't know if I'm coming Thursday because I'm the only mail that goes to the other side. And I feel bad if I don't, you know, since Jerry died. What's up, Tim? How are you? Tim, you're going to my brother's for Thanksgiving? You want to see what my brother's guitars look like? I've posted them before, but So this is my brother's stuff. If anybody is curious, my last name is not Durango. It is Becker. So yeah, Dan, this Dragon fan Tim here said he's gonna be coming over. I really love this one. The colors on it. So you get it. Yep, those are the Becker guitars. Durango sounds better than Becker. Well, Durango, they wouldn't have. Elkanah, I'm glad you're here because I'm going to break your cards tonight. It doesn't rhyme with Durango. Doesn't rhyme with Pecker, so that helps. I did have a nylon string guitar, but my ex-girlfriend got mad that I cared more about the guitar than her, so she kicked it and it put a little hole in the back. And then my brother took it and gave it to my nephew, which is cool. I fixed it up, but. Who's cooking, Dan? You, Michelle, who? Yeah, they sound amazing too. So what? Dave Durango on the go? I like Isaac Carnitas. You guys do that? A holy guitar, Venus? Dan, who are some of the guys that played your guitars that were endorsed? The Disco Biscuits, Humphreys McGee, Warren Haynes had one, right? Yeah, man. Recycle. Here's another one he made. 18 people? What 18 people are coming? Oh, Venus. Yeah. She was a real piece of shit. She was not a good person. Philip, listen. First of all, there's no Moxie there. Second of all, my mother's side, the other side, they don't. All the men have passed away, so I'm the only guy that goes. So I feel like kind of not obligated. I do like going, but Mo, Twiddle, Keller Williams, Fuel. Yeah, Les Claypool. You guys made the bass for Les Claypool. That's right. Fuel played your. I didn't know Fuel played your stuff. Dan, what do you think about Moxie? You like it? I know Derek likes it. Derek is my nephew. But this goofball named Stash here, he doesn't seem to like Moxie. I don't bring my own Moxie, Philip. Excuse me? Moxie better be there when I arrive. Who's Moxie? Moxie is a dirty girl. Moxie's actually the name of Penn Jillette's daughter. Moxie crime fighter Gillette. Yeah, it's made from the extracted blood of angels. It is the most delicious thing. Is it medical marijuana? If you ever want to talk about marijuana, my brother's another guy to talk to about that. Dan, who's going to your Thanksgiving besides the obvious and Dragon fan Tim, of course. Sally, I would happily send you some. It is really good, Austin. It tastes like kind of root beer-ish. It's very earthy tasting. Also, Dan, are you coming over tomorrow? Okay, that's what I'd ask if you're coming over. So, can you buy? No, you can buy in other places. Wait, what? I don't know, Tom Morello. What are you talking about? Ding Dang Doodle Dang cards? You can buy it in quite a few places on the East Coast. No, MAGA. He's just joking around. You can come over if he wants. Andy, how are you? What do you guys think of Steely Dan? Choke out any beers lately, Dave? I choked out some fools tonight, though. No beers. Did I wrestle anybody big tonight? Tonight was a no-gi night. We have a couple guys that are bears. You can't get your arms around their neck. What's the guy? Gaylord? Huh? What? Gaylord Perry? Sally, it is good. What's up, big thick? How important is size in MMA? It's important. I don't know. My brother loves it. I don't like Steely Dan. My brother likes him. There's Walter Fagan and Becker. Size in MMA, I mean, are you talking about MMA or grappling? It matters in both, in any type of athletic. So, Funkin', if it's just class, there's no you roll with who you get told to roll with. So you could be we've got a guy there, Dan, who's 90 something pounds, and he might have to roll with a guy Ty who's 6'4", 360, and that's just the way it is. But in competition, it is by weight class, and there are open. You could say if you win your division, you can compete in an open, which is Conor McGregor could not take out Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar would murder Conor McGregor. He would just absolutely kill him. Size makes a big difference. Now, obviously, the good thing about jiu-jitsu is that it does help even the playing field a bit. Like, you can be smaller and do very well. But if you're really tiny, it's going to be a problem. I hate when, so a lot of times you see this advertised, not so much jujitsu, but martial arts, the way they advertise it to women is very dangerous and very wrong, because these techniques, even you get a really good athlete, like we've had a lot of great athletes come in that were not that had no idea how to do jiu-jitsu or any type of fighting, and they're just strong, powerful people, and it's still very difficult to defend or mount an offense against them. So when a lot of times they market these martial arts, these female self-defense classes, I think they're probably more dangerous than this idea of like like in Krav Maga, a lot of that stuff, it just doesn't work. A woman is better off with a real, like a grappling or a kickboxing or something even, but they just market it really poorly. But anyways, jiu-jitsu does help even the playing field. Chad, if you see that girl that was on my YouTube page from the competition, she would rip you in pieces in like 30 seconds. I love you, Chad, but she would just say it. Strength has a lot to do with it. Krav Maga, Izzy is the one that Israeli Army does, and it is, yeah, but it's sold now as this like full kind of formed martial art, and it's not. I know somebody that teaches it. One of the guys that had a super fight at the competition, which is he's getting paid to fight, that I was at Saturday, and his name's Adam Roy, and really good. Trained with him for a long time. He teaches karate, jiu-jitsu, and Krav Maga. And he said, Krav Maga, if you want, just go learn to do boxing or jiu-jitsu. It's that the ultimate goal of Krav Maga is going to take you to that point. You can handle, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, Chet. Maybe you can handle a couple girls. I don't know fully, Andy, what it entails. I know there's a lot of bullshit. It's the great thing about the UFC. The best thing is it did was it weeded out so much garbage, like so many martial arts that are just not. There's a reason you don't see guys that do kung fu and aikido in the UFC, or any of these weird ninjutsus and things like that. It's because they're all bullshit. Now, that's not to say that there aren't pieces of those things that work, right? Like there's certain things that, in some fairly useless martial arts that work, but if you ever get interested in doing that, the one thing do not do is Bruce Lee could not still kick anyone's ass. In fact, there was many people back in the day that would have killed Bruce Lee, including Judo Gene LaBelle, who taught him grappling, would crush him. Capoeira is a style of, it's like a weird like dance martial art type thing, but it's bullshit. It's just not, it's nice art, but it's not it's maybe you learn a kick or something. Like, I'm not saying that there aren't some kicks or something, but if you're going to say, I want to learn a martial art to defend myself, you don't want to do it. You're not going to do capoeira. Aikido is a martial art you'd fight with, though. Aikido, well, I mean, it's just garbage in the sense that, like, if you get a drunk guy at a bar and you put on a wrist lock and, or chicken wing a little bit and wrist lock that you get from Aikido, you could probably walk him out like that. But the throws and the all this is all nonsense because it's just ridiculous. And there's some fights on YouTube. Watch like Keto versus wrestler, and what happens is like it's just the wrestler shoots on him. It's over. It's a dangerous martial art in that it's dangerous to you, the person doing it. No, Aikido is not. Judo is an Olympic sport. And judo is legit. Judo is pretty badass. We have lots of judo guys there. Cross trained with them. The thing with judo though is the amount of damage you take from constantly falling. It's all about the throws, and then you have a certain period of time on the ground. So your back ends up being annihilated. Like we have a black belt that just joined, and she, they point to people and they fall down. I'm sure those are absolutely 100% legit. Good night, Jason. I don't know what that is, Elkanon. Don't know what it is. But the judo, like she's like 23 years old and her back is like annihilated. She's just absolutely destroyed. Well, NASCAR, the Wheel of Death is for the people that bought into the break last night. No, I don't. What kind of what does it entail? I'm looking it up right now. There's a type of the Wheel of Life. There we go. I just think it's always important to make the distinction between martial arts and fighting systems, I guess. I don't know. Good night, Sally. Maybe I'll go and buy some Moxie for you tomorrow. Wing Chun or Tai Chi and Kung Fu, they're nice arts, and they have these forms and the katas and all this stuff. But the rule of thumb for me is if it's not viable in a caged system, fighting system, then like a UFC or whatever, then I don't think it's worth taking for self-defense purposes mostly. Taekwondo's pretty good. You see the spinning kicks and stuff from some of the kicks from Taekwondo in there now in the UFC. It has some good stuff. What's that, Funkin'? Nova's bacon, that's right. Where is he? He's probably cooking something up right now. Everybody Wang Chung. Not in here, though. We'll do that at Philip's place. I don't know Bruce Lee, like what his deal was in the sense like how legit he is. I know he is somewhat legit for sure. I know that I don't know. Whatever his style that he did, what was it? Jeet Kune Do? I don't know if it's forms are they're just garbage. They're just absolute trash. You can do katas all day. It just fills in space. What I don't understand most of them. The stances, I guess it's I don't know. The problem with Kung Fu, though, Austin, is that Kung Fu is designed for weapons. So the motions are all designed to assume that you had certain weapons in your hands. So obviously that's not viable. You know, these are people that were trying to take out others on horseback and stuff. Chuck Norris is legit. Yeah, Chuck Norris is certainly legit. Yeah, he was an early Gracie student. That's my lineage is the Gracie. We are Gracie, De La Hiva, Laborio, the Deco, and then us. Yeah, Chuck Norris, his stuff was legit. He did you know who else was? Steven Seagal is the most unlegit person who ever existed. I don't think any part of that of Steven Seagal is truthful. Dragon Fan Tim, what's going on? What's the matter? Isaac, how are you, buddy? Hey, check it out, Isaac. Oh, that's not what I want you to see. Hold on. That is the worst when you run out of penny sleeves or the top loaders. Steven Seagal is a piece of crap. Check that out, Isaac. Yeah, he was. And you see him when he goes to Russia lately, and he's doing his Aikido, and he's like doing these stupid things, and people are falling over. It's just dumb. It's so dumb. Oh, I didn't know the song. All right, okay. You guys want me to break some? Yeah, Dolph is super smart. You guys want me to open these cards? He's also like a wife beater, a woman is beater, or something like that. Abusive. I can't recall. Compulsive liar. Yeah, let's do this. So, El, come on. Your stuff wasn't open last night, so you and Dan. We'll do the Ted Williams cards first. Seagal, yeah, he's garbage. Garbage. Well, I'm sure there are good people in Hollywood. There are good people everywhere. But he's a notorious jerk. I think I got it on eBay. The 92 Skybox. I want to break that. It's so cheap. So what I have it like $13 a spot, $12.50 or $13. Isaac, I got so much more than that. Well, Fall Creek stuff, the 2-finger push-up. I prefer the cock push-up, but that's just me. There's going to be a ton of stuff up there. Comic books, all types of things. So, Elkanon, this is for you. Your first stack. What are you talking about, Tim? Sorry, I'm not going to read the names of all these guys who I don't know, like Jay Dean, but it's a checklist. Look at that mustache. Boy, Philip Garner. You have another Philip with a better mustache, and I don't like that. Look at how thick that thing is. I'm sorry, Phil. Look at that. It's got the girth. I don't know. Jose Silva rookie. Keanu, yeah, he seems like a nice guy. Virgil Trucks, a Howard Battle rookie. That crew? No, Jesse. Earl Batty. So, nothing in here. My mustache looks like crap. Favorite Keanu movie? Probably The Matrix. John Wick. I love John Wick. There's some nice inserts in here, Elkanon. The Jeter rookies in this, but also there's like the kind of Diamond King cards that are numbered. Chris Bolton got a Ty Cobb one last night. Sam McDowell. Babes in Toyland is not the best Keanu movie, but you know what I watched last night? 3 O'Clock High. You guys remember that? Focus. Mike Schmidt. There's a lot of Mike Schmidt in here. Isaac, is there music on my website? Jason Moeller rookie. Why'd they put in Mike Scott? Yeah, that Jordan card would be really nice. Who's that? Got a little sticky. They're not bricky. They're just sticky. Has anybody seen Jay Pylon lately? So I got a Tim Sannon Dawning of the Legacy rookie. MLP, what's up, buddy? Joseph Adcock. There's a Cliff Floyd. Pissed off Cliff. Where is Cat? Harmon Killebrew. These are from 1994, chat. Devil's Advocate's a pretty good movie. I like that. I just watched the Matrix trilogy over, and man, they really didn't know how to handle that after the first one. Jim Cott, Charles Johnson rookie. I've never seen Point Break. I didn't know. I don't know, Isaac. I still have to play with the website and get things kind of squared away. Mickey Fox. Rocky Colavito. Look at this early Sabo. Yeah, Devil's Advocate's cool. This Wagner. But I know something about the Matrix. John Wick is amazing. Man, what other? I'm trying to think of some other Keanu movies that are. Bill and Ted is great. Somebody pull up the IMDb page of Keanu. Johnny Mnemonic. Roger Maris. There, Austin. You see that? He does not look that depressed in this picture. Yeah, I did Constantine. I think it's a pretty cool movie. Surprisingly good movie. Brian Dubois, rookie. Petrocelli. Back in the game. What are you doing, Big Thick? I'm going to put these here. I'm getting up for a second. Where is my cat? Come on, buddy. Where are you? seems to have vanished. There you are. Come on. Uh-oh. All right, there you go. I love Grandma's Boy. Best Nicolas Cage movie, Con Air. Oof. Wild at Heart. Yeah, he was. Chet. He actually has his own Christmas tree that's over here because he loves to attack it so much. Connie Mack. Yeah, Wild at Heart. I love that. David Lynch. Oh, that's cool. So that's one of the art car, Howard Battle. So we were looking for the Jeter one, obviously. It's number of 15,121. Still cool. Marshall. Vince Moore, rookie. So David Lynch. Elephant Man is probably my favorite David Lynch movie. Feeling Minnesota. Nicolas Cage is a great actor. One of the best of all time. My Own Private Idaho. I remember that. And I don't know about Feeling Minnesota. What did he? I think some of the. Yeah, he trained with the Borges for John Wick and grappling. But most of what you see him do, there is jujitsu in John Wick, but most of what you're seeing is judo. Lots of judo stuff. It depends on the stuff. It depends on what items. Some stuff I would do, like if you bought it, I'd do a stack of it. And the Floyd rookie. James, actually, there was something I was going to mention to you. I will talk to you about it after, but Tim Salmon, about certain things. We'll do it in private. I should. So, for instance, like the 92 Skybox, I would do a stack of that if someone bought into it. Like, I wouldn't have to have the whole box sold. But like some of the other ones, like I'm not gonna open up any higher end product without the everything being sold. You got one of these etched in stone cards. Pat Siri. Oh no, you don't. It's a checklist. My bad. Swing for the fences. Jason Giambi, rookie. What's not here? Back in the game. This dude looks like a human sea turtle. Not much so far. We just the art card in this. Yeah, back in the game, just this is not here. Henry Martinez, you dirty son of a bitch. How are you? If it's a skirt baseball, you need to show off his knee. What? What are you talking about? Which one were you looking at, Isaac? Who is this? Tommy John. Michael Tucker rookie. Tom Seaver. Oh, that's cool. That's a Bob Feller, what numbered 3,191. That's a sick. I love it. The art in his face isn't particularly good, but it's a cool card. Man, could have done a little bit of something with the top card, but whatever. Is he the father? Who are you talking about? Gehrig? Randall Park? I don't know who that is. I don't know who Randall Park is. You guys ever seen Ken Park? The Larry Clark movie? Guy that directed Kids, among other things. Well, since you didn't, so since Chris Bolton and Salty got a Jeter in their packs, you are guaranteed one anyways. So you're gonna get a Jeter. So you've seen Ken Park. Larry Clark is a very... All right, so here's what I'll explain to you in a sec. Gary Carter. Isaac, I'll do it. If you want to, I'll break that skybox. I'll open that up for sure if you want to buy a stack. So with these cards, I had said that there will be at least 2 guaranteed Jeters. If none are pulled, I had these 2 from this set to break. I mean, to random off. Since Chris Bolton pulled one out of here and Salty Cracker pulled one out of here, then you and Dan are guaranteed one. And then I'm still going to do the Wheel of Death, the other things off. But so you're good. You get one. So that is your Ted Williams stack. Now let's do your upper deck. So we didn't pull any Jeters out of the upper deck. Or any of the holograms. Oh man, okay, and it's cool. 3, 6. Actually, which stack do you want? They're both on the bottom. Bottom left, bottom right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bottom left, okay. Anybody in here left-handed? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just count these. Hey, buddy. Okay. You're Southpaw. I knew I liked you, Philip. DJ Dog. You too, buddy. You know we have like 25% higher chance of dying in any type of accidents involving machine You hate this cat stash. He likes this upper deck. Maybe that's a good sign. All right, there you go, buddy. Opening up a can of whatever or scissors are just a nightmare. You know what, recycler? Not many. Only a few Ted Williams cards in there. One of them was pretty nice. It was like that, almost like a hologram, not a hologram, like a sports flick type thing. So this is yours, Al. Come on, Rose. Yeah, we got 2 Jeters out here already, and then I had 2 more anyway. So everybody gets a Jeter. This is my Oprah moment. Now, hopefully, we'll get one out of this upper deck. How are you, you spitball bros? How are you guys going to do the Copa thing? Copa. So I don't know most of the players in here. Maybe Chet. Chet seems to know a lot of these oddball. Dimitri Young. Lando Miller. Roberto Mejia. Butch Husky. I remember him. Matt Anderson. What is this? Draft pick 92 checklist. It's kind of a cool checklist. Joe Calder or Calder. Mark Mims. Chris Pratchett. Steve Olson and Jimmy Haynes with a, that's what are those things called? It's like a boomerang type. It's like a frisbee that comes back. Just so you guys know, as you can see, this is mine, but this is what we're looking for. We want the Chipper Jones hit out of here. It's going to be this hologram. We are rolling the chance for every spitball. I will do more keeping wears of day. 20. Yeah, that's true. I'm sure you will. What's up, D? Butch Husky. He's a little thick. He's husky. Mike Zimmerman. Mike Kelly. Ricky Otero. Don't know any of these people. Ramon Carabello. Tyler Green. Roberto Mejia. Tyler Houston. I wonder who the Austin Manahan. Never mind. I was just say something stupid. Les Norman or Lee Norman. A BJ Wallace 92 draft pick. Lee Heath and Troy O'Leary. Turd Ferguson. Yeah, I'm with you, Spitball. I'm not concerned about it. There are like the stuff where I catch my nephews watching. It's some weird shit. It's so bizarre. I actually got mad at what he was watching earlier. First of all, John, good to see you. Does TV not use watching? How would you target? Well, no, they TV uses targeted ads. Like you're going to see ads for toys on like Saturday morning cartoons. Been using you? Huh? You've been using me? Oh, missing. Using is more fun, but I appreciate that, John. But yeah, they target ads at kids. Rondell White, Chris Martin, Matt Whitesant, Kurt Miller, Ramon Carabello. Ooh, what is that? It's one of the inserts. Greg Hansel, the borderless cards. Unfortunately, it's an Ivan Cruz, minor league player of the year. It's a nice looking card, really nice looking, but not somebody we care about. Cockroach. Jeffrey Hammonds with a big old bat. Derek Reed and Cliff Floyd rookie. That's okay. This is watching aside from ball because I hate to be over the No, that's fine, man. I understand that. Like my nephews, they live here. They have the pads that they have. Each got their own little thing, and I just see some of that. And they stuff on TV. It's just YouTube kid stuff is just so strange to me. Isaac, you here still? Now that's a Woody. Bobby Reed. Midray Cummings. John Mabry. Mike Bovey. Oh, look at that. Nice hit, Elkanon. That's a really nice looking card, too. I don't know, John. I haven't really. I did watch the video that you sent me. I'm going to top load this now. Disgusting. Getting boogers all over the place. What? Bless you. Yeah, I don't know why, John. I do know. I'm pretty sure there are certain rules about targeted advertisement on TV, but I don't know. Really nice looking card. This feels like kind of filmy. Gremlins on AMC, is it? Love Gremlins. Love Gremlins 2 as well. Mark Piscott. What did you just get rid of Taco Meat? Mike Milchin? Does anybody not like Gremlins? An AMC Gremlin. Is that a joke? Chad Matola. John Byington, and Frank Rodriguez. Shaka, how are you? How are you feeling? Nothing. John Roper. My brother wants us to go to Thanksgiving after. Really, Gremlins? That's a pretty interesting picture of Kerwin Moore. Pacer? I don't even know what Pacer looks like. I don't know cars at all. Bobby Reed, Ricardo Ingram. Why don't you, let's play a game. Guess what car I drive. And I know I've mentioned it here before, so if you do know, don't cheat. But I'd be interested to see what kind of car you guys think I'd drive. Mike Bovey again. Okay, no, I'm not a Pacer guy. There's the giant bust himself, Brian Taylor. Nope, not a Civic. Tim Wendell. Oh, hell yeah. Elkanon. You got it, buddy. This card looks perfect, too. I don't know, DJ Dog. I imagine it's not too expensive because it is a minor league card, but I still think it's a sick hit. Oh, hey, Nikki, what's up? I gotta get a different penny sleeve. That thing's all junky. Well, thank you, Nikki. I'm glad you stopped in. I watched your cover earlier. It's very nice. Pontiac Fiero. Yeah, I don't think it's too much, but it's still a cool Jeter card for sure. And a card that I didn't even know existed until the other day. $75 for PSA 10. Okay, that's kind of what I assumed in that range. This looks like I'm not good at that, but it looks like there's nothing wrong with it. It looks perfectly centered. I don't know if he has the hologram in here, which would be a really cool hit too. David Bell, Derek Lee, Chicago White Sox top prospect. Nope, I do not. I do not drive that. 2001 Impala. I wish. Hey, Bobby. What is a Renault Alliance? Surprised you're up. 2008 Cadillac. No, I do love. Oh, you got a hologram insert. We're gonna actually put that because that's a hit to me. We're gonna put that aside. You picked the right stack. And it came to the right place. Mark Newfield with a sledgehammer. Hey Nick, what do you think of this guy right here? You like the flow of his meat? Scott Walker. Derek Wallace draft pick. Well, I can't hear him talk, so we don't know what the cut of his jib is like. Skeets Thomas. He looks like he's skeeting. Tony Tomasco. I don't know. Is that Chipper Jones and Tony Tarasco talking about meat flow? It looks like they're getting ready to shovel some flesh. I've never said that in my life. I don't know what that actually means, but I had no idea. You got a Manny Ramirez rookie too. I didn't know he was in this. So you are just absolutely killing it in this stack. And you got a Mike Rossiter. Oh, I know. Ozzie Timmons trying to catch a raindrop. Double Mike Rossiter, make a wish. Ron Lockett. Chris Martin. Howard Battle. We still got 3 packs plus the hologram one left. Ricky Otero. Mark Smith. Zimmerman. What is going on here? Andre Duncan. Showing a little leg. Justin Thompson, double Andre Duncan. Don't make a wish. Yeah, that's probably what they're talking about. Brent Gates. Sean Walker. I don't know why I said it like that. Chris Seelbach, Chad McDonald, another Tony Tarasco, and a Tavo Alvarez. So what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Orlando Miller, say Oliva, Rafael Cuerco, Steve Dunn. That's what I look like when I see a spider. I'm kidding. I don't get scared of spiders. I love spiders. Getting a lot. Todd Hollinsworth. Work. A lot of thinking and a lot of drinking. Do I eat spiders? What are you talking about? Did I say I eat spiders? Jim Pitt's like, this guy, do you think he eats spiders? He looks like he does. He also looks like he eats paint chips. Arachnophobia is a great movie. I love Arachnophobia. Man, I love it. Terrell Lowry and Solomon Torres. Yeah, they're creepy, but I don't know. I think what bugs I don't like. I don't know. Bear traps? Oh, eight-legged freaks? Clifton Garrett. I don't think it's that bad. It's like it's tongue-in-cheek, you know. It's supposed to be goofy. Daryl Henderson. Bobby, I'm glad you could make it in. I know, even though it stinks that you can't sleep, I'm happy that you joined the stream. Mike Zimmerman. Ben Shelton. You're yelling at the sun again. Andre Keene. Alan Watson. Justin Mashore. Yeah, no one figured out the car yet. Come on. Jamie McAndrew. Howard Battle. Seattle Mariners top prospects with a new field. A Diamond Skills Alan Watson. And a Perez checklist. So this is going to be the final pack with the hit, the hologram. Ricardo Ingram. I don't know other than Chipper Jones who you can get for the holograms. Mark Hutton or Hutton. Terrell Lowry. Yeah, Taco Meat. You already knew that, though. You cheated. Kevin Flora. It is an Impreza. Michael Tucker, draft pick. Rob Neen. Rolls-Royce Phantom would be nice with all the stars in the roof ceiling. Carlos Delgado. I'll try and do this so you don't see who it is. Derek White. Raul Mondesi. What does he have in his hand? Oh, his hat. John Roper and Mike Kelly for the Braves, I guess. I don't know who that is. So unfortunately not a monster player, but it is still one of the hits of the box. But you did pretty good. Isaac, if you're here, Geo Metros, oof. Was he the Acuna of the day? He actually looks like Acuna a bit. But you did well. Jeter, Ramirez, Chipper, Floyd, pretty much got them all. And thus concludes your break for these cards. Now, Isaac, I don't know if he's still here. He wanted to do the 92 Skybox. I don't think he did get it. I can't tell. Let me look. Nope. That was an excellent box. It's a nice thing to say to me. Okay. I don't know what either of those cars are. Kingsley, Cindy TV. I'm just going to give you a warning. You probably shouldn't talk to Chet. He's kind of weird. I mean, if you guys want, I can open up Dan's cards too. His schedule's kind of funky. If you guys want to watch me open up more cards, it's up to you. Oh, no, thank God, MLP. All right, one sec. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab a cup of coffee really quick. I will be back in about 2 minutes. I just got to get this set up. Okay. What? Moist sound? Oh, I know what that, you know what? Non-AC unit, not a fish tank. The ghost of Philip. It's nice to see you, Phil. It's the cat's water bowl. He's got one of those electric ones. And I noticed early sounds like somebody like with diarrhea. I don't know why. My fish tank is in the other room. So this is Dan, our stacks. I'm going to go through these fairly quick. Gary Carter. Who's the guy that likes him a lot? He's got a YouTube channel. Just going to kind of go through looking for the hits. Jose Silva. The hell? Who? Carter's kids. Okay, that's right. Rod Carew. Brian Taylor, rookie. No, I didn't, Paul. Was that today? What did you get? I've never seen Carter's kids in here. I don't think he's ever been to. I don't even know if he's subscribed. Okay. Mike Schmidt. Jason Moeller. Aaron Judge and Derek Schwipper. No, I didn't see that. I will. Do you want to post the link to the video so I can watch it after? Why would they put Mike Scott in this? Was how good or bad? I mean, I always thought he was kind of a. Tim Salmon. Who's the Tim Salmon of 2019? Cliff Floyd. Lots of Cliff Floyd in this product. He was dominant for 3 to 4 years. Okay, man, no problem. I'll check it after. Are you working, Paul? Bob Horner. Oh, so this is one of those etched in stone cards. What do we got? That's pretty cool. It's a Hank Aaron. It's weird because it's not even like it doesn't move. It's just got these weird ridges in it. It's still a Hank Aaron card, so. So Horner's doing the twist a little bit. So Kanon's doing drinking and thinking. What else do you guys? There's got to be some more things people do on Thanksgiving. I asked last night. I wanted to know if you guys had any special like Thanksgiving food traditions. Ooh, he's got something here. Who's this? Captain America, Steve Rogers, yeah. Mike Schmidt. Lost Mike Schmidt. Brian Dubois. Gisele. Oh, that's cool. I just got that. Man, that's a nice looking card. You dirty son of a bitch. Just give you some taco meat. Yeah, it is weird that there are very few Ted Williams cards in here. How could you do that to me? Turd Ferguson. Klazuki? Huh? Klazuki? I could Tony Stone. That's an easy one. Connie Mack. Looks creepy as hell. Connie Mack looks like, reminds me of a little bit the guy from Poltergeist. What is this purple card? Ooh, oh, that's one of those art cards. Hopefully it's a Jeter or Jordan. You can't believe you copied and pasted. I'm gonna. Hold on, let me. Who is that? I don't know. Quilivio Vargas or Vargas? Never heard of him. Does anybody have Salty or Turd Ferguson sent me this picture being a dink because he knows I don't like Dave Winfield of this Donruss Elite card. Does anybody have any Donruss Elite cards that they would want to sell to me or trade for a reasonable price? Kilvio, it's not Aqua. How did I say it? What did I say? What did I say? A different thing? John, do you know of anybody to help fix your dinner for you? With you? Why don't you come over? Come with us. You know what, Phil? It's pissing me off too. I'm gonna unplug it. The thing is ridiculous. I don't know why I let that go for so long. Maybe it reminded me of my youth. It made me feel a little nostalgic, but all right, where was I? Opening a pack. I missed the chat. I'm confused for a second. You never own one of your 4 potential boxes? Oh, never own one of the elites. And the 4 potential. That's right. I see what you're saying. Well, what I want to do is do a test, that metal detecting test. I've not found any for cheap on eBay. Maybe I just don't look enough. So what I was going to do, I was going to use my metal detector on it and see if that was true. And then I was going to bury it if it is true and see how deep it will pick it up and how it reads and on a metal detector. I thought it'd be a fun video. Paid $5 because it's Dave Winfield. Nobody likes Dave Winfield except for you. Yeah, I feel like we're not going to get that. Mikado Suzuki, whoever he may be. I would love to get it. That guy looks fun. Do they have a Chris Sabo Elite card? Because if I might pick up one of those. Look who it is, Recycler. Finally. He's a bird killer. Yeah, like the 91 or 92 Donruss Elite. I'm Leah Williams. Cliff Floyd again. Like a true piece of shit, if you ask me. Why would you do that to a living thing? That for no reason at all, except to hurt it or kill it. That's not funny. Alex Gonzalez. Ooh, oh no, that's etched in stone. What are you doing? Faye Dancer. Ted Williams is okay. He could hit the ball a little bit. There's a Roger Maris. Etched in stone. Joe Herrera. Willie Mays. Duh. It's a creepy face. John Burke. So I have 3 items up on the website right now. I don't know if you guys are interested, not tonight, but tomorrow in any of the stuff. I could put more stuff up. You have this 92 Skybox, 94 Bowman, which has a Posada rookie and another rookie. I can't recall the second-year Jeter. It's just a cool set. It's cheap too. And with 81 Flair, which is not BBC certified, so I'm gonna have to change that. Thought it was, but it's still sealed. Oh, you got the Jeter. So everybody's got a Jeter. Almer Ziegler. Jeters for everybody. Recycler. Like, you're gonna be. I need you to be my website dude. My website link posting dude. I got weird pain in my elbow. Mr. Bolton, what's up, buddy? Working? I was really hoping you'd come in tonight. What's your schedule this week? Will you be able to hang out any night? Mike Piscottia, Andre Keene. For how long? Just the next day. Rodriguez, Michael Tucker. Not the draft pick we're looking for. So, Chris, if you're interested, we did that 92 upper deck minor. El Canon killed it. You got like everything good out of here. You got the Floyd. You did get a hologram card of Mike Kelly. Not a particularly great player, but Manny Ramirez. You got Chipper Jones, and you got the Derek Jeter. So he killed it. Good. I want to hang out. I want you to hang out. It's nice. After call getting fired from your job. Did you see the website, Chris? I'm probably talking about it too much, but I feel like excited about it. Ray McDavid, double Ray McDavid doing I don't know what he's doing. Well, Recycler can post the link. Dan got a chipper. That's cool. Mr. Chipper. Checklist. Shannon Stewart. Was he good? Scott Irwin, Todd Van Poopel, Ron Lockett, Michael Carter. Why is there's a ball coming out of his mouth? Or is he about to eat that ball? Roger Sackwood. He was good on the Twins. Lance Dixon. Chris Sealback. Like Jacoby Ellsbury, Rick Green. Damon Buford. Diamond Skills. Didn't Ellsbury get released this week? Kurt Miller. Manny Ramirez. Thank you, Stash. Greg Blosser. Jeff McNeely. Cycler, you let me down, buddy. You know how much effort it takes for Philip to do that? The weight of that mustache, everything's like 6 times slower. Philip, why don't you come and spend Christmas with me? That's the first card I've seen like this. Jim Converse. We'll go to Frog Pond in Boston and we'll go ice skating. Alex Ochoa. Mark Houghton. Is that Hutton or Hooten? Mark Anthony, what are you doing, buddy? Making a beeline right for the stuff. Tyler Green. Yeah, I know. David, don't. You guys know I put a box. I had huge boxes of common cards. I still have a bunch that I eventually will probably go to Chris Bolton, but I had to get rid of some because it was just too much. So I put these giant boxes of free baseball cards out on my front, out on the sidewalk area. We're on a main road, and you put anything out there. If you took a giant dump and put free on it, somebody's going to come and take it. But this is nobody has come and touched all this 80s junk wax, common stuff. Nobody wants it. It's unbelievable. Mike Neal, Chad McConnell, draft pick, Skeet Thomas, and the king of the bat flip, Juan De La Rosa. Get out of here. Sit down in your wrappers like a normal cat. Yes, it is. Tube TVs are going up in value. It sounds stupid, but nicer tube TVs you're better off trying to sell them. John Roper, Gary Moda, Carlos Delgado. Gamers, retro gamers, they love tube TVs. Mo Sanford, Itchy Derek Lee, Kevin Robertson, this goober. What's up, Derek McFarland? Same time every day? I don't know what that means. How about 4,000 cards banded from me? Well, I think that you could, if you want to, send me an email and I can help you out. One second. Okay, sorry. Did you win what? My heart? Yeah, Falcon and Derek, how are you guys? Carlos Delgado, Derek Wallace, Kevin Flora, Julian Vasquez, and Damon Buford. Yeah, Falcon Idiot, if you want, or Falcon Idiot. Send me an email and I'll happily help you out. Or if I can't, I could put you in, hook you up with somebody that can. This dude looks like an absolute badass. Jeff Jackson. Andre Keene. You guys are too quiet. I need chatter. Yes, that's pretty accurate. Buford Pusser named the movie Walking Tall. Dimitri Young. Paul Bird. You ain't playing. I ain't playing. I'm a good Falcon Idiot. It is a good movie. It's a true story too. His story is pretty crazy. Oh, you know what's I actually found those same cards the other day, those Metal Griffey cards. Yeah, the original with I can't remember the guy's name. That's right. I've read about or saw a YouTube video of Dimitri Young. I think it was Dimitri Young with his baseball, doing baseball stuff. I don't think so. I feel like they're probably not. There was a bunch of Walking Tall. There was like 5 of them. I actually have the DVD box set from years ago. Or not box set. It was just like a 5-in-1 thing. But how about, throw some more movie trivia at me while I do this. Daryl Sherman. Because I can't cheat if I'm here. Bo Spence. That's right. That's who it was. McNeely. Darren Burton. Joe Don Baker. You hit that ball really good. Alex Gonzalez, Diamond Skills. Alan Newman for the Twins. Alan Newman, I remember him. Toby Borland. Alex Choa. Jim Converse. Yeah, that's slattery. Should the entire Houston Astros be expelled from Major League Baseball? I'm not looking at the chat, so it's Charles Bronson. Charles Bronson. Hey. Well, I wouldn't try and do a Charles Bronson impression. It's really bad. Let me see. I'm shooting you an email right now. Charles Bronson. Last pack. Brian Taylor. Yep, Stoneface. Isn't that what was that his nickname in Italy? Scott Sapecki. Oscar Muniz. Damon Buford. Barber. Oh no, like Il Monstro or something they called him in Italy. I can't remember. Something like that. Blanco. Troy Percival. Rob Nin. Cummings. Brandon Cromer. And the final card is a checklist. So that is Dan Stack. No Jeter, but he got the chipper and he got the Manny Ramirez and some other cool stuff. Those display cases are really nice. Kirby Puckett. So, thus concludes this break. However, I did promise a Wheel of Death. Now, thanks, Recycler. What is that thing? Have we decided yet? Yeah, I'm over it too. I just like to tease about it. Thank you, buddy. That's not a pear. Wait a minute. It is a pear. You're right. He's got a leaf on his head and a stem. You've cracked the case, John. But why is he that color? So, because you guys all got everybody's got a Jeter rookie from the set, from the Ted Williams set. So I did say I would Wheel of Death this, the Joe Flacco that everybody's been asking for. Yeah, he needs to not do curls. He needs to get on the treadmill. Don't be jealous, Stash. So I was going to Wheel of Death the Flacco, and then a break credit, and half a bottle of Sleep Aid, if you guys are interested. That probably would get me in trouble on YouTube. I'm going to take that back and say that was just a joke. You guys want? I was going to show you. I am body shaming that pair. I was going to show you my license picture, but I decided I got it right here. I'm not going to do it. Sleep Aid. What do you think of this Will Smith card? What's wrong with his face? I am a purist. Treadmill, no, no, is it the wheel of life, the wheel of death tonight? I showed these last night, but I haven't even taken them out of the plastic yet. What's boring, MLP? His face? Now, I know this is the shitty Ichiro rookie. I do need the good one. Austin. Thank you for the piece of shit. You are a man after my heart. Got this sick Bo Jackson prism. Like, I can't remember, out of 99. Cheap, like $1. Did I say Ted? Well, we just opened up we did a break of these Ted Williams cards. Or they're just called like the Ted Williams Card Company. And I got these cool MVP, these Bo Jacksons, which I've never. I'm trying to find. I would start to amass a collection of oddball Bo Jackson stuff. There's a ton of it back in the day. So I don't know what this company MVPs. They're actually pretty nice looking cards, but this is nice relative to the other oddball cards of the time. 6'1", 235. But this one is the baseball one's a prototype, one of those things. And I don't want to sound weird, but I was looking at his legs in this picture. Good God. Insane. Look at that. Anyways, Bo Jackson. I have not seen that, I don't believe. I wish the one that Austin sent was pumping, doing something. Wait a minute. Falk, James, what are you talking about? Which card is that? Police Department Bo Jackson rookie? Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what you're talking about. I actually think I have it. Yeah, I'm a Falcon. Is it Falcon or Falcone? Are you saying it? But I'm a big Bo Jackson fan. Pretty sure I have all of his rookies except for his football rookie. I don't know why. I think I'm waiting to find the right price for a graded version of it. I don't remember that, John. But that's a good topic. What are the best commercials of all time? Bo Jackson, yeah, you can break a bat. That's probably why I don't know. I don't watch football. I mean, I have these football packs here. I haven't even opened them yet. It's like the leaf draft things. Bono's TD. So the Where's the Beef was before my time. I never got that. I understood it, but I never was, that meme never existed in my world, except in like a kind of nostalgic thing for my parents. I kind of remember those, Austin. Bo Knows Diddley. I had that poster on the wall of them, Bo Diddley playing his box guitar. I think Bo was playing like a baseball bat or something, if I remember. But I don't remember him playing. I don't remember that. Yeah, the 87 Topps Future Stars. That's might be my favorite card of all time. I love the Future Stars color, the rainbow on the wood grain of the 87 Topps. Stop it. I like the commercial with Michael Bauer where he's like dancing. Amp. It was like Amp energy drink. Shh. I'm trying to think of the worst commercials. Those J.G. Wentworth commercials really frost my cookies. I don't like them. They get stuck in my head, those little earworms. Falco. Okay, it is Falco. Those old credit cards, it was like a credit card line commercial. It was like, what the hell was that? 1-8, no. I don't know. Can't remember. Don't know about those. Euchre and Mantles. Euchre's still alive, right? Yeah, I'll call you Mike. Where did you find this stream from, Mike? Do you remember the Halls commercial from the 80s where they had people with like runny noses walking through this giant hall of halls? Euchre is Alice as well. Euchre is alive. Okay. Oh yeah, those Flo commercials. I hate Flo. Do not care for her one bit. You know what commercials I do like? What you like that? That Jumbo Philip? Come to the General and save some time. I don't even remember what I was doing now. Crap. Toe fungus mode or cartoon fungus? I don't recall that one. So maybe crush on the redhead in those Wendy's commercials. You talking about Wendy? Actually, that sounds like me. Let's see this. Don't look at my ass. Don't look at my ass, please. Oh, you can look at my ass. What are you looking for? Peyton Man, yeah. What What are you talking about? I don't. The investment commercials. TD Ameritrade. It's fucking. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's funny. TD Ameritrade. I don't like the Geico, the Liberty Mutual. Well, Falcon, if you're Mike, if you're interested in selling them, I am buying. I'm sure there are other people here too that would be interested if you have some good stuff for the right price. Shaka, you're not here anymore, are you? Man, slide guitar, I'm not good at. I'm not good at slide. That sounds like a Zeppelin song, doesn't it? That is a Zeppelin song. I just don't know which one. All right, let me see this creep you're talking about. I have no idea who this dildo is, but he looks like I don't know this commercial. I don't watch much TV anymore, but he clearly is a creep, and I would not let him near any of my family members. Oh yeah, Crossroads. That's the Rycooter. I actually enjoyed the slide part of that competition between the Steve Vai and Macchio more than I liked the Steve Vai's the shreddy part. James, I don't know this card. Do I have this? LA Police? I don't have that. I'm gonna have to buy that. Texaco and LA Police Department. That's awesome. Paul, before you go, just for you, buddy. Play you some knee music outro. Need a shave though. Feeling fuzzy. Yes, he was good. It's a fun movie. It's a weird movie. Kind of forgotten about. I'm gonna go on a diet. What's up, John Brooks? I'm gonna try to drop some weight, some flesh. How are you, John? I think I'm like 168 right now or so. Get to like 160. Once, probably, maybe more, maybe I'm higher. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not that. I'm not. But I carry fat, a bunch of fat on my belly. I want it gone. I'm sick of it. And there's a competition on December 8th. I'd like to win. I want to lose some weight for it. I'm not that tall, no funkin'. How tall are you, though? Who is the girlfriend of Machio in Crossroads? Oof. Was it Alyssa Milano? Yeah, he's 60. I'm 5'9", barely 5'9". Probably shorter than 5'9", but from deadlifting injuries, 2 of them, I feel like they've shrunk me. If it's not Alyssa Milano, am I close? I don't think it's her. Who the hell was it? I haven't seen the movie in so long. There was something I wanted to do tonight, but there's not a lot of people here right now. It's late, but I'll do it tomorrow night. Well, Ingwe wasn't in the Crossroads. It was Steve Vai. But Steve Vai played Machio's parts, and Raikuda did. So, Jamie? I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me. I'm gonna get mad at myself. This tuning right now is open G. Which a lot of slide guys like Raikuda, I think he was an open F or an F sharp tuning or something in that. Classic, how are you tonight? Not gonna get that one. I like the Blues Brothers, but I'm not a Blues Brothers guy. I've not seen the movie enough. I know. You guys remember the movie Majestic with Jim Carrey? Well, Funkin', if you want to learn how to play, if you have a guitar, I would happily do we could do StreamYard lessons, and people could watch. I think that'd be something fun. Yeah, when you got to meet. So I think I mentioned it before, an idea for a movie I think would be cool. Kind of in the same style as the Majestic or the movie Matinee with John Goodman, where it's heavy nostalgia movie, 1950s I'm trying to think of the word. What were you thinking of, classic? The Palace Hotel Ballroom? But it would involve somebody from our time, a real movie, like a movie buff, somehow waking up and going back in time to the 50s and deciding to recreate all the modern movies. He's like, well, I can make these movies now before anybody else does it. So it's him trying to make him making our modern movies back in the 50s. So he'd do like Star Wars, and you could try to do Star Wars with like the 1950s special effects and acting and all this type of stuff. I think it would be fun. Classic. What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about with the edit. Yeah, it's really good. But I'm trying to think of some other modern movies you could do. Like you could do like a Avengers type movie back then, with that kind of continental dialect. The old actress, what I think it was called Continental. Yeah, classic. You're good at that. There's a movie made this year on the PS. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you guys both mentioned. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to look at that up. To the Kiss Phantom of the Park back in the 50s. Well, Funkin', if you ever want to do that, like the StreamYards with the guitar, I don't know how you would describe yourself playing abilities. I think what you do, classic cards, is really good. I don't think I could do it because I'm lazy, except for having an intro that I did all the time. But like adding new graphics to videos and stuff. Like, how do these people make these YouTube thumbnails so quickly for like every video? Is there a website that you can kind of mosh together these? Berea C. Ferry, how are you? Where are you from, Berea? Screenshots. Okay. I hate YouTube thumbnails. I hate the like arrows pointing at whatever you're doing. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. I have an intro, but it's really crap. I don't know if I would want one. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. You know what mine would be? It would be like the Twilight Zone intro, or like a creepy dungeon, like with like chains. And no, I don't want that. It's too dark. 1-1. I'm not sure what that is. Fall Creek. Yesterday. All right, I'll check that out. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't thought too much about it. What I was thinking about, though, earlier, I don't know why, I wanted to learn. Oh, I was thinking about the movie Tombstone with Val Kilmer, and when he said, "I'm your Huckleberry," and I was looking up the meaning of that and why. So the meaning is the phrase "a huckleberry over my persimmon" was used to mean a bit beyond my abilities. I'm your huckleberry is a way of saying that one is just right for a given job. So I went from that to like looking at all different types of like 19th century slang. So I'm gonna throw you guys. Here's the game we're gonna play right now. I'm gonna say, please don't cheat. I'm gonna say a phrase, and you're gonna tell me what you think it meant in the 1800s, the 19th century. So the first one is we'll do bag of meals. One guess per person. What does bag of meals mean? Bag of meals mean in 19th century. Yeah, Falcon, man, I got your email. I will be in touch. And if you want to sell them, I might be interested, or somebody else that I know might be interested. There's a lot of options. Or if Noah, I could just I'll tell you this before anything else. The prices that you see are not. You need to use like eBay sold listings for your prices on things for the most part. It means everything in confusion. So classic cards is kind of close. How about what does Billy Noodle mean? Apparently that was a thing you could do, a phrase back then. That guy's a real Billy Noodle. So nope. You could do more than one guess. I don't care. It's not. Nope. It's really no, John. But that's what I would think, like a coward or a limp wrist, something like that. It's not any of those things. It means a soft. Well, okay, it kind of does. A soft fellow that believes the girls are all in love with him. A Billy Noodle, also known as Chet Lemon. How about a? Let me see. Let me find it. Flicker. And I'll use it in a sentence. Hey, Stash, why don't you come flicker with me? Nope. This is like Victorian era slang still. So the pictures were just coming in. All right, John. John got it. Was that a guess, John? It means to drink. Come drink with me. Flicker. I don't understand it, but what does foxing mean? I'll say, oh man, that guy was foxing, or that guy was just foxing. Kind of Phil. I mean, kind of John. In a way, you're like halfway there. Take John's lead on this. Nope. What's up, cat DVDs? Meow. It means to pretend to be asleep. So, kind of in there. So, cat DVDs, what we're doing right now is well, I'm having an existential crisis and wondering why it's 3:38 in the morning and I'm playing Victorian era slang guessing games online. But that's what we're doing. I'm saying a phrase and you guys are trying to guess what it means, or a word or a phrase from 19th century. Excuse me, not 18th century. So. What does in the hubbub mean? And if somebody gets this, like nails this, I'm going to say you're a cheater. Well, that's interesting, Funk, and I feel a little bit better now. Now, we've all heard, most of us heard the term hubbub, but it's different than it was. Obviously very different than it was back in the day. Nope. I understand the reasoning. I would choose something. I would think it was that too, but it is. Give you guys a few more seconds. Fake news. Nope. Hubbub. If I. Okay, I'll say. Man. Let me try to do this. So. I got some hubbub going on. I think I got to go to the doctor's. I've seen your belts. They're pretty sick. Origin, please. Listen, Funkin'. This is not a friggin' spelling bee. No, it means a pain in the stomach. Hubbub. Here's an interesting one. Idea pot. This one's actually, when you might, Philip, it's not right, but it's the best answer. Idea pot, like an idea. You have an idea, a thought. Close, Falcon. It was to drink, but no, not a shithole. It means, final guesses. It means a man's head. I know what the word cuckold means. Chet was here. He could answer it real quick. 91 top, 89 upper deck, low, 89 upper deck. Yeah, here's one. This, no, like it's like your head, maybe it looks like a pot and you get ideas in there. So here's a really bizarre one. And I don't know, like, how often this was used in the 19th century. So, ivy bush. What does ivy bush mean? I'll use this sentence. Look at that ivy bush. Austin, it's 4:45 for me. You can be inappropriate right now. I don't give a shit. Just within reason, nothing brutal. Ivy leaf, pussy, bushful of ivy. No, woman's has nothing to do with future wife. Has nothing to do with women. Nothing to do with females. In fact, it's the opposite. Ivy bush. Look at that in the sentence. Look at that ivy bush over there. Okay, cat DVDs. You took it a little too far. That was a little much. I love you. I think you're great, but that comment needs to go. We can but not, our shit. What did that guy just say? No, I'm going to tell you what it is because you'll never get. Nobody would. Ivy bush means a very small-faced man who has a large quantity of hair on his face and head. That is an ivy bush, apparently. A very small-faced man who has a large quantity of hair on his face and head. No, that's fine, cat thieves. I don't mind. I don't get offended by it. I just don't know. I don't think that I would probably not best to have that on chat. How about kitchen physic? Yeah, I know, Cla. It's weird. It's weird. But you know what? There's lots of weird phrases now, too. Sort of. Not this strange. So, kitchen physic. I think it's kitchen physic, yeah. I don't know where you got a horse's hoof from. Hoof. I'll use it a sentence. A little kitchen physic will set me up. Nope. Kind of getting closer there. So I'll give you the answer. It is food. We're all terrible at this, apparently. It's just food. That's what it means. I don't understand it or why. How about low tide? I do not know that solo. Pepto-Bismol. Kitchen, that makes sense, but how about, so low tide? Now, I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of vagina jokes, but it's not, has nothing to do with women. Nope. Muffled fart in a bag. No. Austin's kind of in the realm. Nope. Still in that world. Recycler, not secrets. But I like that. That's kind of cool. Another word for secrets, low tide. All right, I'll give it to you guys. It means very little money left. This one's an easy one. Lushingtons, or a Lushington. Nope. That guy's a real Lushington. Look at George Lushington over there. Chet really a cockle? I don't think so. I'm just teasing. My Ivy Bush great grandma. Jerk, womanizer. No, come on. You guys can. I know you guys got this one. Break it in half. The word. Recycler. Got it. A drunk. A Lushington. How about? Here's one. Paplap. Look at that paplap over there. Oh, he's nothing but a paplap. You're way off classic cards, but I'll say a paplap is generally good for nothing. No, it's like a look at a paplap is a living thing. I'm not making this up. Not making it up. Paplap is an infant. He is but a paplap. He is but a baby. Oh, this one's probably kind of easy, but not. Pig together. If Philip and I, or if Philip and Chet got together, they might pig together. Talk shit or take a shit. Nope. Not eat. That makes sense. Cat DVDs, you're right about there. kind of in the realm of spooning. Spoon together, get the hand job. A little less hot than that. Yeah, Falcon, I think you are lagging a bit. So it means to sleep together. You pick together, or more than sleeping together, 2 or more in a bed. It's to pig together. How about, let me sluice your gob. Sluice your gob. Sluice your gob. I actually think I remember hearing this somewhere. To sluice your gob, excuse me. Yeah, classic. That is exactly right. Sluice your gob. Kind of Fall Creek. Yes. And I will not speak more of that type of stuff, Cat Duties, but look at Fall Creek's answer and go use that as the foundation for yours. Sluice your gob. Sort of a turd. It's to take a good long drink. Let me see. How about we'll do some early 20th century, because that stuff's funnier. Like a old-timey gangster. Falcon, yeah, I think you're on a really big delay. Okay, so this is early 20th century slang. Gibble gabble. What does gibble gabble mean? That guy over there, he's talking a lot of gibble gabble. You kind of got it, class cards. It's like foolish talk. Yeah, talk shit. Huh. This is kind of a weird one. It's a Bible marathon. This was an act of doing. This was something that people did. A Bible marathon. I'll just give it to you. It's weird. It's the latest American indoor sport in which both testaments are read aloud in relays at breakneck speed to the glory of God. Let me see if I can find any of them. I don't know. I like the old gangster ones like Beezer for a nose. Like I'm gonna punch that guy in the Beezer. Or look at that ugly mug over there. Time trial Bibles. So listen, it's been well over 3 hours now. So it is 4. I would like to, I'm probably going to call it a morning. I've not read the Book of Mormon. I've never read any real religious texts. I've read little bits and pieces of things over the years, but I do know about Mormonism a bit. Well, Chris, you've been here the whole time? Ring around the Rosie? A pocket full of Rosie. I don't know. Does it have something to do with death? Like Rosie, like Rosie. Okay, Black Plague. Yeah, poor Philip fell down again. Choo-a-choo. My nephew thinks there's a little man named Choo-a-choo who lives behind the microwave. Yeah, I gotta talk to you about some things, James. We'll do it tomorrow. Man, Falcon, you're way behind, dude. Way behind. Stash comes to work with a black eye again. Says he fell down some stairs for the 6th time in the past 2 months. There's a lot of stuff that has morbid origins and origins in like terrible that were phrases and rhymes and poems that came out of terrible things like the plague or influenza, genocides and things like that. So people are beginning to talk. Yeah, is that why the mustache is to cover up? You're hoping it'll grow big enough to cover up your bruises. So listen, tomorrow, Shane B is doing a 12-hour stream. And I told him I'd help him out with that. So I was going to probably do like some StreamYard stuff with him. However, I have to get up fairly early in the morning. Piggy promise with your dick. I've never heard that before. I don't know what the hell is going on right now. Or why I'm doing the things I'm doing. But, so he's going to have like a 12-hour stream. Thinking that maybe he shouldn't have chosen tomorrow night because people are going to be going to bed fairly early or maybe earlier for Thanksgiving. Maybe, I don't know. I think Thanksgiving Day would have been the better time to do the long stream where people are home and they want some stuff to watch. But I might still do a break, but I'll do it on Streamlabs with on his channel. So is anybody interested in either any of the things that are on the website right now? Because if you are, I would just like to try to set it up what I'm going to do now versus like when his stream starts. If not, no pressure to buy anything like that. Just doing kind of a roll call type thing, I guess. I don't know. I'm tired. all this cheap stuff on there. Cat DVDs. The Skybox is only like $13. That's that. Who is this? Who's in Mesquite, Texas? Is that you, Philip? Are you near Mesquite? Yeah. You want that flare, but not for tomorrow? Okay, yeah. I don't think we could do the flare tomorrow. No, cat DVDs. You never, ever have to feel compelled to buy anything here. It's not. I talked with Back in the Game for about an hour earlier on the phone, and I was talking about, hey, listen, I want to do a break a night if I can, just because it's fun content. But I know you're teasing, but it does bring me to a point I would just bring up real quick. And I was like, I don't want to interfere. I'm not going to do what you're doing, and I don't want to cross streams and affect your business at all, because that's his livelihood. This is fun for me. And I said my goal would be to kind of catch the tail end of your stream and then go from there, and maybe if possible do a break a night. And I was very I do not want to be that to be the heart of the channel is breaking cards. I like doing it. I think it's fun. But I don't want you to have to like cards to come and hang in the stream. So you don't have to. I know you were teasing, but I do also know that there are channels that will not like you or not treat you well or ban you even, apparently, for not purchasing, which is ridiculous because everybody's a potential customer that you have, now or 6 months from now or a year from now. I don't understand why you would do that to people. But whatever. So that's true. Stay Puft is not my scary guy though. I always like, whenever Stay Puft came on, I saw that marshmallow drop and I just wanted to eat it all. I love marshmallow. So no pressure. I do want to do a break tomorrow during his live, the StreamYard thing. I think it'd be fun to do it. So I will, if anybody's interested, those will be up there tonight. And I'm going to add some more cards in a little bit as well. Some kind of, maybe some junk wax stuff. I'm not sure yet. 2002 tops, some other things. So marshmallow fluff is my shit, my go-to. I put that on everything. Everything's sweet. You give me a cookie, it's got fluff on it. Give me ice cream, I'm gonna put fluff on it. Peanut butter and fluff is the best sweet sandwich. Like in the peanut butter and jelly world, peanut butter and fluff is the best. Peanut butter fluff on a hot dog roll, but with a light, you don't want too much peanut butter. You want just the right amount of peanut butter on that hot dog roll. My wife is a creamy center sometimes also too. Oy vey. Cat DVDs, you're a maniac tonight. And on that note, I will close shop. Recycler, thank you for the $5 super chat. I deeply appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. And Austin too, wherever you may be. And yeah, keep checking the site. There'll be stuff that's other than cards up there, or there'll be packs as well, and All types does not present itself to the previous fluff. All right, I'm gonna go vomit. So thank you guys and have a great day. Peace.